In this week's video, we're out running Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks is a trail that's located just right outside of Grand Junction, Colorado. A good way to run this trail is to run Billings Canyon, the Cutoff Trail, and then end the day on Hard Knocks. As you can see, it's right next to the parking lot. They made a man-made obstacle at the beginning of Hard Knocks to keep people out of it that shouldn't be in it. So if you can't get over the obstacle, you shouldn't even try the rest of the trail. This is Tony Zimmerscheid working up Hard Knocks in his rear steer rock crawler. Tony makes pretty quick work of this trail. Now he knows this trail pretty well because he was one of the people that helped cut it and open it. This is one of the newest trails in Colorado. It opened only a year ago from when I made this video. This trail is going to continue to change a lot over time because the big rocks down at the bottom are going to move quite a bit, in my opinion. The 2 times that I've been there, I've seen them move quite a bit already.
Maddie's right there.
Now most trails in western Colorado get harder as you work your way up them. However, this trail is different because the hardest obstacles are right at the beginning. Basically, this trail is going to consist of 4 big ledges, and the first ledge, I think, is the hardest. I ended up filming this video over 2 separate weekends. The first weekend was Memorial Day weekend, and after the Cutoff Trail I ended up breaking my ring and pinion, so I didn't even get to put tires on it that weekend. The first time we went, we couldn't get any drag axles over that bottom ledge. We were having a hard time just making that pivot turn. Over the Juneteenth weekend, we ended up running 21 Road, and then we wanted to go back over to Hard Knocks and give it a try again. We had thought about that line we had been trying and wanted to go back and try it again.
Now, do you want to front dig the front over while those rocks are gone? So, I think you could front dig because you're on a slope. We don't want to lose the back.
This time we were able to get Zig over that line by staying a little bit more passenger and then not front digging until we got him further up the hill. Right here, Zig was able to put it in the front dig and then pivot around in place and not let the back end fall off of those rocks. This is the second obstacle on the trail, and this is the one that's probably going to change the least because it's slabs of giant rock that aren't going to be able to move very much. Neither of us were able to crawl this one. We had to use a little momentum to get the front end up over the rock. The third obstacle on this is a bit of an off-camber rock, and what it wants to do is pull you to the passenger side as you get the belly up over this. The fourth obstacle is a large boulder pile, and this one isn't too bad compared to the ones that you just ended up going through. I was excited that now I was getting a chance to try this trail, as I didn't get to hit it the last time I was there. So as I start working up, you can see my camera's a bit blurry here, but you can still see the line that I stayed on to get up over this bottom section. I pull up to that large rock and then put it in the front dig, and then try and pivot in place without letting my back end fall off the line that I was on. I had to work it back and forth a couple times to try and get it to front dig in place.
Then start to spin.
There you go, four wheel. Four wheel.
As I keep working it, it starts front digging over and then pivoting in place, and I'm able to stay on the line without falling off. Now I'm up on that ledge and I can start working my way to the next obstacle. I worked my way up the second obstacle by using a little bit of momentum to get the front up and over it.
If you go passenger, you can make it.
I then get to the third obstacle, and this one gave me a little bit of trouble, but I just had to keep working it and try and find that right spot. Once I get to the fourth obstacle, I make pretty quick work of that, as it's just kind of a large pile of boulders. This GoPro footage is from the first weekend that we were there. I figured I wanted to at least get the rest of the trail so people could see what the rest of this trail's like after the first section. Like I said, this trail starts off hard and then gets a little bit easier as you go, which is different than most rock crawling trails. You basically continue working your way all the way up the hill through a series of loose rock and boulders. Now I could see this section changing a lot over the years and getting harder as a lot of these rocks move and some of these holes get dug out. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if this trail actually gets harder. Overall, this was a fun, short trail that's located right next to the parking lot, so if you do run into any issues, you don't have as far to tow back out of there.